Hello, my name is CJ. I'm currently a neuroscience student, and today I'm going to be explaining my Rube Goldberg um, mechanism. So, to start the mechanism, I have a small, paperweight, really, connecting a meter stick through a piece of string. This is going to be the start of my mechanism. I'm going to cut this string, and the meter stick is going to bend over this inflated Ziploc bag toward the weight of this golf ball inside this little basket, causing the golf ball to fall onto this folder. So in terms of energy transfer here, there's going to be a lot of gravitational potential energy right now, just because the meter stick has a desire to fold forward in response to this weight, but is being restrained by the paperweight. So I think one of the first things that's going to take place is gravitational potential energy converting to kinetic energy to foster this movement. And then momentum is going to transfer from the falling of this golf ball to the movement of this folder to cause additional parts of the transfer to take place. And then I think in both of those interactions, some gravitational potential energy is going to be lost due to heat or sound produced. So, secondly, this folder, as previously mentioned, as you can see, is connected to a string. This string is bound to a binder based on the support of a pencil. So when this folder moves, it should cause enough disruption to pull this pencil out from its ability to abstain this binder, which is additionally connected to 10 sets of cards as of current. So in this situation, there's going to be a lot of transfer of momentum due to all of the different strings being pulled. As you can see, the cards themselves are suspended and supported with strings. So there's going to be a lot of gravitational potential energy, like of the binder standing, like of the cards standing upright based on their mass distributions, that is going to be disrupted by consistent movement that kind of continues stepwise, which can be described as momentum. So following the closing of the binder, this first deck of cards is going to fall forward, causing the rest to subsequently do so. This is currently turned downward for restraining purposes, but this last deck of cards is going to also fall forward and cause this small black slip of paper to come outward from this ramp, which is going to cause this bottle of Zyrtec to fall down the ramp and essentially press this button, which is connected to my computer space key, which will then initiate my computer to take a photo with a 3-second countdown. This being the last step of the mechanism, there's going to be, again, a lot of transfers due to momentum in terms of energy movement. I do think there's going to be some extended loss of energy right in this section, considering friction between the papers right here. Pulling out, I think, is going to take up a decent bit of thermal energy and overcoming friction itself. And then I think maybe more than anything in the situation right now, this Zyrtec pill bottle has a lot of gravitational potential energy, considering how high up it is from where gravity would normally prefer it be, like on the ground. And it is going to cause a large amount of kinetic energy, hopefully a lot of acceleration taking place as it is removed from being restricted by the piece of paper due to the cards. So yeah, finally, the kind of button that I've made here is going to be pressed, and it is suspended also with a pretty extensive amount of gravitational potential energy. Nothing other than direct gravity is holding this kind of button creation directly upward. So hopefully a lot of the Zyrtec bottle's momentum is also used in a pretty linear fashion toward pressing this button. But yeah, pressing the button should initiate a 3-second countdown, which initiates a photo taken, which will be my ultimate end goal for the entire process.